Kingdom back at it again. Oh man, this place smells like a fecal grease ball. Look at all the flies. Remember now, this is the dream. Right? Keep your pants up, everybody. Put the camera down. I will. LED lighting. Brand freaking new. I'm claiming that stuff's garbage. Sorry, I'm making everybody dizzy. That's the one thing you gotta watch when you're making these YouTube videos. You have to move the camera around too much. If you ever notice, like Hollywood videos, you know, a big production, there's not a lot of movement of the camera. It's very minimalized. Here, since I'm on topic, about maybe 15 or 20 years ago, they started with like the, instead of having a steady cam, they started with like the doing that. You know, like shows like Modern Family, etc. The camera moves around on purpose, focuses in, you know, then drags back out. What was a good place for this camera? In the garbage. You need a tripod. Okay, I'm not going to carry such device with me. There's no place for it. A pickup truck does not have a trunk. Sure, I can put it behind the seat. I don't know. Not a car. That was an Intel computer from 1997, and we're scrapping it. That's how I make my money. It's a scrapping channel. Oh, I found a little bit of copper. I won't get my hopes up. I'm moving a little slow today, it's hot out. Which I don't mind. Just that when it gets hot out, you move slower. That's why the people in the South, they talk slower, they move slower, everything is slower because it's hot. of copper wiring there. I think we're good. Oh, there's some signs over here. Anyway. Fill the compactor, huh? Yep. He does not seem motivated. Neither do you, Kingdom. Shit, that guy's like half my age. He's moving like he's twice my age. You would do, Kingdom, if you worked all day. I think I do. Maybe he's having a rough day. You shouldn't judge. You're right. Some old oil filters here. Now for this type of work, ideally I should have gloves, really. There's not an argument there. There's no sense in getting your hands needlessly dirty, greasy or oily. Now the 1 yard, even though they're empty, there's no oil in them, they won't take used filters. I guess they don't want the oil getting mixed in with their, I think it's a bogus claim. Yeah, it's Kingdom, why don't you move the barrel closer to your truck or back up more? Because they can't back up anymore. But now this barrel is quite a bit lighter. I can just move the barrel right up to the truck and take them out. Use both hands. I'm making a video. Look, there's nothing in these, but that 1 yard doesn't want them. Everybody else will take them. Well, they sure couldn't get this one off for nothing, huh? Had to punch a hole in it. Now that one had a little bit of oil in it. I have to go throw it. I left a little. I'm not sure they'll be happy to see these kind of filters, but you know, this one's for the. Those are for the air dryer. You know, they take the water out of the air for the air brakes. They're made out of metal and paper. I mean, there's no contaminants in them, but they don't want them. Nothing. Boy, this is a really interesting video, isn't it? Sorry, everybody. You could. I'll speed this up here a little bit. You know, a lot of YouTubers, if they show this kind of thing, they'll put it on time lapse or whatever, and it's a total of 2 seconds of the video. Oh, there's a starter in there. That bad boy looks brand new. Somebody's been up to no good. Somebody's trying to steal stuff from the company. That's my claim. And they forgot they put it in here. Look at that, that's never been used. We've got a Weisenheimer working there in the shop somewhere. Employees would hate it if I was the owner of a company or something like this, because I would, after doing stuff that I do, I would do random manual work myself. Look at that kingdom. There's holes in the bottom of their can. Yes, indeedly do. When I do that, I'm not really totally making fun of the commenters. I'm letting the world know that I'm very aware. No, it seems like I'm not. Well, then why don't you do it that way? Because they don't want to. I have other reasons. Yeah, because you're stupid. Okay. But I don't have that reason. That would just be me being stupid. I have other reasons. Hey there. And the cook comes back to throw out some trash and finds the king talking to himself. And then runs off very quickly. Oh my god. There's a certified loon here at the truck stop. Garbage picking. Glad I threw that box away in the daylight. Uh-oh. Hear that? Alrighty. Yeah, I took this on the highway to get my daughter here. I should have tightened this a little better. The state police were behind me for about 30 seconds. Yeah. I'm not going to take it until I put a few more screws in there. I'm not going to take that. So I'm going to go over here. I guess they're claiming. What's the claim? They're claiming they're going to give me these. They've been claiming they're going to give me these for freaking 9 months. Oh, we forgot. We forgot all about you. No, you didn't. Yeah, so they're claiming they're going to give me these. He's got a lot of goodies in there. These, and then they're claiming they're going to give. There's some more over here. And they're claiming they want to scrap this out. This is this truck is all aluminum. It would cost some money though to have it towed to the warehouse. Might be better to tear it up here on site. I don't know. Let's get a sawzall and cut it up. And some more fuel bumps here. Yeah, this sucker's all aluminum. I'm claiming it's probably today's price is aluminum. It's really heavy gauge aluminum. I mean, it's not you know, it's a car. I mean, or a truck. Look at that super thick cast right there. I'm claiming this is probably about it's over a ton of aluminum. I don't know, maybe about $400 or $500 worth of aluminum. I'll be conservative. I'll say $300. That's to be on the safe side, but I mean, look how thick this is. Look at that. That's all aluminum doors. Sawzall cut right through this. You should use a grinder cutter. Look at this base plate, all aluminum. The floor, all aluminum. Yeah, it could be $500 worth of aluminum. All told, with the motor, the tranny, I don't know. Look at that bulkhead, all that's all aluminum. Yeah, it's about floors all aluminum. Now the price keeps going up. Probably about $500 worth of aluminum, I would say. And another $800 in steel. So anywhere from $1,000 on the low side in scrap value to $1,500 on the high side. That's what I'm claiming the scrap value is on something like that. Maybe other commenters might know more because I've never scrapped something like that before. But I'm just using, you know, gauge of metal, size of vehicle, and quantity and content of material that I see with my eye to make a guesstimate. Man, there are so gazillions of flies back here because of all the food grease and stuff. There's so much food grease back here from the restaurant. Freaking flies in the car. And some extra passengers. They're the biting kind of flies too, you know, like them little ones you get towards the middle and end of summer. The biting hungry fly, you get those like on the farms. They're like smaller than the kind you find like in your backyard or around your house. Those ones are typically about twice the size, you know, and they fly straighter. And these little flies, you find them on farms and by garbage. See the small ones? They're always biting. They land on you and they, you know, it starts to itch like, damn man, what the hell? Yeah, so I guess they're claiming they have like 1,000 brand new oil filters that they're never going to use. Let's see if I go out the other way. I hate this. Wrong way, do not enter. I'll go enter anyway. Because I live in my own world. That's right, Kingdom. You live in your own world. cut through this truck stop parking lot from the frontage road off of the highway to, I can't get the fire out here, which like really makes traffic crazy, so they can backfeed back onto the main road. So you really gotta watch yourself when you come here. They should actually lock this back gate. How dastardly. Oh, it's their property. They should actually just lock the freaking gate. People coming off the frontage road, they'd be expecting to like make a shortcut, and then of course, see how the paint's peeled off? They did that recently, and somebody rammed it with a pickup truck, and they they busted the gate.